Buy my book! Buy my book! Buy my book!
Yo, internet, welcome back to my channel. Back with some more Street Fighter 6 news. I kind of wanted to go to their website and look over some of the official modes and everything else like that was supposed to be present with Street Fighter 6, starting out with the fighting ground, because apparently, even though it was a small 3-minute trailer, like they gave us so much stuff in there. So starting out with them showing off like specific systems, with them making another trailer talking about the real-time commentary and a few other things which pretty much wasn't present but was only on the website, which is the controller type. So starting out, let's look at the drive system. So unbeknownst to most people, like they didn't show off the health bars like during the trailer, but when you do look at it, you can see that there's a little green bar like right here above, like just below the health bar, which again like looks pretty cool. Looks like you have about like 6 ticks, and basically because of that, you have a few specific things in here that just kind of seem to be very new, which is starting out, you have the drive system, which starts out with the drive impact. Now the drive impact apparently kind of seems to be like an FADC thing, whereas that a powerful strike that can absorb an opponent's incoming attack. Performing this, an opponent is backed into a corner, and you'll see splashes and everything. So specifically, it would be this here. No, not that. Like this is a drive impact. Like, because it just absorbs your attack and everything. Now, if that's the case, then I kind of wonder, does this still count as a drive impact though? Because that's a parry. Is this like a perfect drive parry? It raises a few questions, but you know, but that's a drive impact. Apparently it's very similar to, say, to like a focus attack, so there is that. Then also you have the drive parry, which already it seems like that they're taking, well, this is what I believe what everybody wanted in Street Fighter 5, where that you bring in systems from both Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 3. The 3, in this case, you brought back the focus attacks, and now you have the drive parries, which this does seem to be the only way to kind of replenish your drive gauge, because you only have 6 ticks, so it automatically repels any attack, an opponent's attack, and replenishes the drive when performed successfully. So when you go back to this here, you can also see like Luke, like Luke also doing it, like right after this here. And can even do it, which goes into like another thing, which I don't think that's a drive parry, but it seems to go in like into it again, thus moving us over to the overdrive, which again, this is just your EX moves and everything. However, I do find it very interesting, like that it kind of goes from this to like, hold on a second, let me see this again. Super art gauge. So technically, it seems though is that your drive gauge is just your super form. It's just your super gauge. Because if you could do EX moves through it, raises a few questions. Now this is a new one, like that kind of shocks me a bit, which is the drive rush. Perform a quick rush forward from drive parry. Oh, this is just your this is, I believe that this is just technically FADCing, because apparently like it costs or it's just a dash. So a drive rush from a parry. A drive rush from a parry costs 1, and then doing it from normal attacks. So it's FADCs, but you can do it without doing the drive impact. You can just do it. like after you do combos, if you want to, I guess like it's a good cancel if you want to extend combos. And then I believe like this was the last one, like when Luke did his parry to that, which is this is the drive reversal. Performing a counter attack while blocking an opponent's attack. Damage is low, but can help you get out of tight situations. So this is V reversal, but just it seems to be a bit more, you know, like on the nose. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's V. So I guess they're revamping like the V reversals. So this is the drive system. Pretty good of taking one thing from the past 3 Street Fighters and mashing it into one game. From going with the V reversals to FADCs, EXs, which EXs I believe those started in alpha. So yeah, I mean, and then taking like the parry system and also the FADCs. So this game, like, so they're technically taking everything, mashing it into one game, and just putting a system behind it, which I do gotta commend them for. I mean, we still haven't touched it yet. It's still like in this beta form, so we don't really know what's going to happen. But you know, one second, am I streaming? I messed my thing up. So basically we have the modern and the classic controller, right? So basically we have the modern, classic. Now this is very interesting to me, because the modern and the classic thing was something that if I remember correctly, a lot of game developers like at the time were really trying to make a lot of games accessible to more people so that they could want to play, which again I'm okay with. But when you think about it, you have the modern and the classic. Most games at that time would try and dumb down controls, take away specific things, and try to pull people in, and you can kind of see a little bit of that here, where that you have light, medium, heavy, special move, and then you kind of see how like that when this is kind of played out right, your Hadouken is triangle instead of doing quarter circle forward, or you know, your dragon punches, your Shoryuken's forward, Tatsumaki's back, the blade foot is down. It seems Ryu has a brand new special. Nice, after all these years. And he kind of has a Shin Shoryuken and all this other stuff, and then you also have assisted combos. Now, basically, the good middle ground with this is that basically you get technically the best of both worlds, right? You get basically your modern controls for people who just want to play and just have fun, who are slowly getting into it, and then you have your traditional controllers like for the pros, you know, with all their special stuff. And also on top of that, they're also adding in like some cool commentary stuff, which again, you know, we have Aru and Vicious who are doing really good work. Shout outs to them. So, you know, I don't think they have anything on the Battle Hub yet. The big new thing like that came out was the World Tour. World Tour is an immersive single player story mode. This is a completely new experience that defies genre labels. Carve out your own legend in the streets and look for new World Tour to tour. I hope that this is a thing that like that kind of stays like with the game and everything. You have a lot of this that is pretty much presented as like this is like another Final Fight game, because you know because they're making it a big deal like that. You're in Metro City, you're walking around, you can move all around, you get special moves, and apparently like that you can, and if you go back like with one frame, it looks like that you can actually fight other people like in town using this amalgamized character of yours, which again I assume that this might be your battle. What was it like? This may be your Battle Hub character. You can actually build them up. You can make them look a certain way. You can make them do specific things. So like that, or at least like you can give them like specific moves and everything. Like when you're walking around the world, but like when you're in the battle hub, you go, you play like other arcade games with other people. So that's kind of cool. But you know, as far as what I do know though, is like what is the world tour? Like what's the story? I don't know. It may just be you just taking like you working for Cody and Zeku and everything, and you're trying to keep Metro City safe. Could be that, but it's very difficult to say. But you know, that is what I gotta say about that. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'll see you next time.